Hello everybody, this is Synthetic Dream Productions, and today I'm going to show you how to work this DPM model. I'm going to be training some datasets today, which is going to be the FDI character. First, let's get our dataset, which we will select right here. Right? I selected my dataset, which I just went to browse, and you can just go through your desktop system or wherever you got your datasets at, and then select a folder with those images in it. Next, let me check how much images it is in here, because this might matter if we're going to leave this on or not. So this is 119 images, so I'll just turn this off. Model name, BFDI, this is just automatically. Like if your training data has like the name of the thing, and it'll be brought into the model name. So Battle for Dream Island, that's the name of it. Next, we got these settings right here. For me, I'm just gonna turn this off. This is like kind of like my normal stuff here, but yeah. Oh yeah, I should also include this up here. So for our epochs, I might try 200. I know I usually do like 100 epochs, but I want to be safe, and I just want a consistent character chart. And resolution, this depends on your VRAM. For me, I think 128 resolution is like the best I can get. Batch size, this is basically to see how much it's just basically how many images you can load in, and for me the sweet spot's like somewhere around 17 batch size. It doesn't have to be the power of 2 or whatever. Preview every N epochs. Since we're doing 200, just gonna be doing like 10 per epoch, or yeah, 10 epochs per preview or whatever. Training intensity, we're gonna set this to 100 since my computer can do that. And let me just close this out so it doesn't break everything. I'm just closing all of my applications that might use up my GPU. I'm gonna set the preview steps to 25, because this just means the lower it is, the more faster training is. It just basically doesn't disrupt as much for training. So yeah, preview sampler, I picked DDPM because it's much more nicer looking. Grad accumulation, it's basically this, but yeah, data loader workers. Could try auto, see what happens. And yeah, let's get started on training. Let's just confirm that it's gonna actually work. I'll just wait till then. Okay, this looks pretty good. We got our preview image, and we got attribute error, which you don't have to worry about this. This is just basic noise. It's just nothing to worry about. Anyways, I think as soon as the epochs start rolling in, then I think we're good to go. Now, I may have to close out OBS because I'm not sure if that's going to be using up a lot of my GPU or CPU. I'll just have to close it out after or before we start training, or maybe after we begin training or whatever. So yeah, but I just want to show that the training thing works. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Training's working. As you can see, it's doing what it's meant to do. I guess I'll just leave this running. It's gonna take around 18 minutes. This thing right here isn't too accurate. It only gets like accurate for like the quarter way or like the halfway point of training. But yeah, I'm just gonna go doom scroll now. Be right back. Okay, as you can see, training's done. It took like around 20 minutes. We're gonna go to our generation. As you can see, it automatically saved it as BFD. Let me just double click that, and we set the sampler to DD. Okay, yeah, let's get to generating. This might take a little bit since it is like kind of trying to start up the iteration process or whatever. Inference steps, so just give it a moment. It'll make it soon. Yeah, and look at that. Now, it doesn't look too good, but we can change it to clean. Should give a much more better looking result than this. I mean, we got a mouth right here, nose right here, an eye right here. I don't know. We could just save the image, and it'll be saved into a folder. This should be in, like, the little directory. What else? Let's, I guess, increase it a little bit more. and press generate. Maybe we'll get a better result this time. Now, the more you increase it, the slower it's gonna take. Let me do like 8 images so there's like more variety. Let me put it at 256 so it's easier to see. Increase this a bit. Okay, I might have to increase the epochs because I don't think it has really enough training in the epochs to give like a more coherent look in the faces. But I mean, it's giving the style of what BFDI kind of looks like. Even if the characters are not consistent, still somewhere there. I mean, I feel like you could somewhat make out what these are, but yeah, you just have to train on higher epochs. Oh yeah, I might as well show you another model too while we're at it. If you have like more training models, then you can just double click these or click on this, and it'll just like load in what do you have and whatever. So yeah, so let's check out Roblox version 2. Look at that, you got all these Roblox stuff. And let's check out Dandy's World. These ones were pretty interesting because they were pretty consistent. I will have to retrain BFDI to like maybe around like 600 to 800 epoch. But yeah, anyways, here's these. I was surprised that I was able to do these. Like, it's pretty interesting what it could make. Dandy's World characters 2D. Let's check these out. I think these were like a request. This one was. These 3 were requests. But yeah, but I mean, they gave in. Ooh, I might actually save this one. This one. These are pretty interesting looking. So yeah, let's check out Gary's mod. See what it has. So I guess note to self: I might have to increase epochs in order to get like a more consistent and coherent form of these images. But yeah, let's just check out the rest of these. Yep, there's Gary's mod, as you can see, all of these right here. And let's check out Megalovania for our last one, which would probably be expected to see what would happen. This is basically just like a little battle reconstruction of sands and whatever. But yeah, oh, look at this image. What is that thing right there? Alright, here it is. Oh wow, this one looks interesting. Yeah, this is pretty much it. That's all I could really say about this. Well, I mean, I could also mention about the video generator. I don't really pay attention to this one since this one just feels more like an experiment rather than like an actual video generator. So yeah. Ooh, I could show off the reference image thing, so hold up. Alright, selected my channel's icon. So let's see what it makes from a Megalovania. Oh wow, that's interesting. I mean, maybe this is what it's meant to look like, and so let's just decrease it down more and more, just slowly going down until we get to the point where it's just completely recognizable. As you can see, you kind of have to give it a little bit. Surprisingly, it's just a little computational heavy. So you might have to have a pretty beefy GPU. Let's do Roblox next. I think this one's going to give an interesting result. Okay, looking fine so far. Okay, we're starting to get some little differences. Little line stuff is looking a little bit more bold. Okay, now it's starting to disappear. Oh wow. Yeah, now it's all gone. Let's check out what my Adam character would look like as a Dandy's World one. I should do one on BFDI, that would be a good one. But let's check it out on this one. Let me just increase that. Oh wow. Alright. Okay, it's not that consistent looking to my own liking. This one might be a little bit of a fail. I mean, I guess for my Adam, it's too much for Dandy's Worlds. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna move on to BFDI, which should give some promising results, given how colorful it is. Okay, that's interesting. Let's put it at 89. Okay, let's put it at 57. Oh yeah, if you're curious about what this noise is, that's just my little fidget thing. My little fidget 3D print, because, I mean, I just thought it's cool. Yeah, the image did not render incorrectly. Let me increase that a bit. And I guess these things I guess my little Atom isn't really good for BFDI, I guess. It's too unique looking, I guess. So yeah, well, that's pretty much all I got to show you. So yeah.